Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with your little girl Riley and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Riley's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Riley's going to come home with her very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, she is sitting beautifully at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate is the one that is most important to you, and that's her ability to heel. The command is Riley, heel, and at this point Riley has a job to do, and that is to stay focused on the person who is walking her, not forging ahead, not lunging out at distractions, and each time that you stop your feet, so if you're in the city, that's probably fairly often, she should sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And you can tell that she's looking up at Brandy. She's taking her cue from Brandy. She's not all over the place. She's not being distracted by the birds and the squirrels. And she's paying perfect attention to her trainer. And this is what you want from her when you're walking with her. If you lose that attention, you give her that little tug that we showed you in the beginning, and you tell her, Riley, no, heel. Nice automatic sit, and the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. Now, this is an exercise that can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors, and it helps to develop self-control and focus. Your long sit stay starts at about 30 seconds, and you're going to slowly work up about 10 seconds a day to 3 minutes. When Brandy returns back to her, she walks all the way back around and she stops at the dog's shoulders, and the dog is waiting for her next command, and Brandy told her to heel. So you can't leave anything to the imagination. You have to tell Riley what you want her to do next to get the desired response. I just love her looking up at Brandy like that. That is adorable. She's going to leave her in another sit stay. Now, Riley's one that likes to do an automatic DOWN, and she's not allowed to do that. So this time, instead of returning back to her, Brandy's going to demonstrate the come on command. She should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees. No jumping. She doesn't get attention by putting her front feet on you. If you want to praise her, make her sit first. Brandy will leave her in another sit stay. She turns to face her. Make her hold it. You're going to lengthen these sit stays out, and you don't have to go outside to do it. Brandy will call her in again. She's very good at coming in and sitting. And then go back to heel. She is so adorable. She really is. She's been a pleasure to have here at school. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay, again, can be practiced in your house, right in your living room. Put your video on, practice along with it. You're going to go from a 1-minute down stay to a 5-minute down stay. When Brandy returns back to her, she walks all the way around her just as she did on the sit stay, returning back to heel position. Riley is laying there waiting for her next command. She's very, very eager to please, and she's extremely bright, so I don't think you're going to have any problems with this. She couldn't be any cuter. Brandy's going to give her another down and stay. This time she backed all the way up to the end of her 6-foot training leash. And this time, instead of returning back to her like she's been doing, she's going to call her. She got her foot stuck in the leash. Back to heel. And the last command that we're going to be demonstrating for you is your down from a distance. So you're going to leave her in a sit stay and turn to face her. This is the only time that you use your right hand to give the command. And you're going to drop her into a down from a distance. That was perfect. It doesn't get any prettier than that. That is your down from a distance exercise. Now, we have demonstrated for you all of the formal on-leash obedience commands that we have worked on with Riley. She, again, has been a pleasure to be here. She's beautiful and smart and funny and cute, and we've enjoyed every moment with her. You're going to get a lesson tomorrow. Amanda will have some things to go over with you and answer any questions that you have. We've enjoyed having her. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.